Hello and welcome to another Sheng Yuan Bootleg Lego review. This is SY278. SY278. Says police there, but it is the Hong Kong police force, both new and old and different kinds of uniform. There are people who have customized Hong Kong police vehicles and minifigures, and they're sold in ins points and stuff. I think they are printed and not just decals, but you can check those out. So that's definitely where they picked that up and copied it, and which also gives us hint that Sheng Yuan is heavily focused on maybe a Hong Kong market, at least to release a Hong Kong police force. I mean, not many people in mainland China might want to get this. I mean, they do look like generic police from a certain angle because of the colors of the uniform matches many other police forces out there that also wear blue, but with the tiny little Hong Kong police logo on them. These are definitely Hong Kong police, so everyone who does not live in Hong Kong and have no memories of Hong Kong might not want to pick this up. So that gives us a hint that they're focused on Hong Kong, maybe, as well as maybe they have some of their staff active in Hong Kong. Who knows? Ooh, mystery. Anyway, so the way the Hong Kong police force works like this: we got these people. This is like the SWAT unit of. Now all of these have armor, but judging by the hat and their uniform, these sort of these ones with the sort of the soft hats, forget their name. Like these are SWAT units, so they're more heavy geared. So these are correct to have this sort of body armor going on. On the back of the box, there's this basic assembly guide. On the side, shows you this police again. And this side just shows you the pack of weapons you get inside them. So just like all the other army packs, they come with a grid of pack of weapons that they've copied over and over again. So you got that going on. The top there, it also again shows you the figure. So you got another SWAT guy here, side, pack, this side. Actually no, I'm not showing the side. So why am I doing that now? I'll just do it at the end. We have a female officer. She's wearing a white shirt, and a male officer. Talk about this one's the classic police before they turn into bad police. Another SWAT guy here. Standard uniform police. And another standard uniform police. So you got two standard uniform police, two officers, two heavy SWAT units, and one classic police before the turnover. So when we were still in UK, England was still in charge of Hong Kong. And when the police force still had some sort of dignity to them. Now I am generalizing. I'm sure there's still maybe 10% of good police in Hong Kong, but if you don't know, Hong Kong police reputation has gone down the drain in the past few years. It's just gotten worse. So anyway, enough of the boxes. Let's take a look inside. Let's start off with the most generic police uniform that you see all around the streets. If you meet a Hong Kong police officer, you got these sort of standard round shape hat, standard police hats. Well, he's wearing armor, but all of them come with armor, and a little leg pack. And unlike previous bootlegs, where these leg packs are concerned, which they always make the hip joints kind of loose sometimes. None of the new ones. I bought 2 packs. So there's 16 figures. None of them have loose joints after wearing the belt buckles. So that's good. They've improved on that. All of them also come with a 4x4 rotating stage, like so. Just so you can quickly see the stage right here. You can see rotating stage, which it's got good sides and bad sides to it. I like that every time you get a Sheng Yuan pack that comes with this different plate, so you have a combination of different plates you can choose from. So anyway, he's wearing this armor pack. All of them wear this body armor, and all of them wear the same leg sort of belt. So you got pouches on both sides. This side you can put a pistol in there, and on the back you got a clip down there on the bottom of the belt, and also another clip there. It's also the same armor they used for the Jurassic Park units, so which was inaccurate for the actual sets. But anyway, he has standard face, which kind of looks like Bruce Wayne's head from the old Batman series, and here's the actual uniform printed right there. The hat logo is just a single color, but it is accurate in terms of the silhouette, so that's good because it is very small printed on there, so they can't really get all the little text in there. That'd just be silly to expect that. And the print on the legs are okay. Obviously these are longer jackets that go down a little bit. And I like about printed figures like that. It means I don't have to assemble every piece bit by bit, which is really annoying when you get loads of these figures for review. And the back is also printed quite nicely. So this is generic police officer, and it looks the part. It definitely looks like it. He comes with this grid. We got another pistol there, a sort of a little stand for the gun, an assault rifle, and a giant machine gun, because that's what police people need. Next we have a police officer sort of more on a rainy day look, like where he's actually wearing a jacket. So quick look at him in body armor. Got the same. You've got the sort of sharp cornered hat, octagon hat right there, which I don't remember them really wearing, but oh well. And he also has an extra handcuff. So that's enough of him with the armor. We can actually take a look at the actual figure. It actually says police in Chinese. Traditional Chinese printed there, so that's good. Attention to detail, because I know it's a mainland Chinese company, so they could have put like simplified Chinese or disabled Chinese, what Hong Kong people like to call it, because it's like words with bits missing. Anyway, so there he is. Again, printed pretty nicely. It's very simple print, but that's fine. It's got police print on the back as well, which is good. It doesn't need too many details, as long as it gets the point across that this is who they are, and it's not really missing anything, because, you know, how hard is it to print a white shirt? You put white there, that's all you need. You don't need extra stuff, so in that sense, it's perfectly fine. He comes with accessories to make a little bit more sense. He's got a police stick, a radio, flashbang, torch, pistol, flare, I think this is, a flare that's attached to a gun, a knife, grenade, clip, and a little attachment for guns and stuff. So yeah, he still comes with things that doesn't really make sense, but at least the accessories make a little bit more sense. Next we move on to a sort of higher ranking officer. He's got a handcuff on the back, but again, that's enough look of him wearing the armor. There he is, a round hat again, and like I said, it just looks fine. It's got a tiny little radio printed on there that they just attached to their shirt. But you might have noticed that every single one of these have the same face, which is kind of fine for a generic unit. But yeah, Hong Kong police are all clones. He comes with the same pack as we just saw. Next we have the only female in the group, a female officer. She comes with an extra pistol, there she is, and she's also wearing a cap, which is still printed in gold, the police logo. And there she is without the armor. Again, very simple and standard print, but it makes sense. This is how they look like, so that's totally fine. So that's good. Female officer comes with this pack, which has another two kinds of silence assault rifle and a normal assault rifle. This one has a big scope, this one has a small scope, pistol, and a little rifle stand. Next we have the SWAT team here, which would make sense to have this gear. His extra piece is this tiny radio on him, and this hat is printed very nicely. Very accurately. So put him to the side, and there he is. This torso is the exact same print as the officer, just on a blue body, which is, again, it's fine, because that's how they've been designed, so that's totally cool. This SWAT guy comes with a standard pack that we also just saw. Finally, some guy with a different face, another sort of SWAT team. He does not... Oh, he only comes with a radio again, so I'm going to say no accessory. Being blind there, he is. Again, the body print is very similar to the other body prints, it just has a slightly different face, which thank God we have someone with a slightly different face. He also comes with the standard pack that we just saw. Next we have a dark blue uniform SWAT unit here. He actually has printed arms, but they didn't print quite all the way. You can see a bit of flesh showing on both arms, both front and the back. He has a radio there and also a pistol, but the funny thing is, it almost looks like he's ripped his shirt because, oh, I'm so strong! So he's whipped his armpits. He's like, oh bloody hell. And there he is without all the gear attached. You can see the body print is different. He's got a different badge hanging sort of around there. There's that police printed there in tiny text. And at the back is generic as well. But this is really distracting. So for it's great that they got that down from the sides. It looks like this is one of those two-tone molded Lego arms we've seen lately in the newer figures. But look at the front, it looks a bit silly. So you might want to just either remove that paint or just sort of paint it yourself and try to fill in the gaps. He comes with a pistol, a stand, a small machine gun, like machine gun assault rifle, automatic or semi-automatic, and a sniper. Finally, we have one classic police officer in the green uniform. He has a pistol there as an extra accessory, as well as a hat printed in gold. You can actually swap hats with him and make him some of the other officers, because he is wearing sort of the generic police officer from before the 1997. That was when, you know, when UK gave Hong Kong back to China because the lease was over. And after that, the police force's reputation just went down the drain. Like I said, you know, I'm sure there's a few nice officers in there somewhere. But yeah, this is when they were mostly good. Like, the reputation was still really good. But there he is. Very nice. I have some sort of idea, or I'm thinking that maybe this might be the figure that gets sold the most. If maybe some people would batch just buy this, because some online sellers would sell these as separate things. But I like this one the most. Like I said, I'm sure there's a few nice officers out there still, but there's a lot of corruption going on, and I'll probably get killed after this video. But hey, but yeah. So this is my favorite by default because he's cool. Yeah. He comes with a big machine gun which has a little leg thing that you can pop in there. I did pop in the other set and it's quite tight to push in or out, so it's not something I would regularly remove or insert. An assault rifle and a pistol. So there you have it. The quality of these figures are very good. This is, you know, standard Sheng quality that you come to expect. The weapons are a bit repetitive, that the extra gear on the grid packs that you get there, but that's still fine because you know, people always like to have an extra amount of the weapons that they can have and just put on different figures outside of the figures they get from these packs, as well as being way cheaper than, you know, something like Brick Arms or other customized weapon manufacturers that you get online for Lego figures. So that's good. You get a lot of weapons, and that's great. I'd rather have these weapons than random blocks and pieces that don't quite make too much sense. What would be great is that if they did include blocks in each figure, so if you get an entire pack you can build a mini street scene that looks like it's from Hong Kong. That'd be great. But no, but we've got something that's still decent. The plates that they stand on, like I said, it's nice and interesting to have a variation of different minifigure plates to have and mess around with from different sets. So it's not always the same plate. So, you know, sometimes you get something nice, sometimes you get something not quite as useful, but at least you still have it and you have it and use it for other things, so that's good. The minifigures themselves, a lot of the print is very simple, but it gets the job done. It's sharp and clean. So, you know, I think the print is really good. All of them have no clutch issues whatsoever. Nothing falls apart. Nothing's too tight. So that's great. Some of the heads, too many of the same Bruce Wayne head from Lego Batman, but that's okay because this is technically an army building pack, you know, a police unit forces, so you don't really need them to look different. I guess two of them with a gas mask might have been nice to have instead. And like I said, my favorite is a little throwback to the green uniform police from yesteryears. If they were to ever release another pack, I would like them to do the summer uniform of the green police where they have wearing shorts. It's kind of funny, you know, they look kind of like a postman in shorts and high socks. It's a bit silly, but you know, it's classic and nostalgic, so that's what I'd like to see. I know a lot of Hong Kong people will be picking a lot of these up. If you used to live in Hong Kong, not anymore, you might be interested in this. For everyone else, if you just want some sort of generic police units, you might still want this. That looks a bit different from the Lego police forces, but Lego has more than enough police forces, so you don't really need to go out and hunt for these if you're not too bothered. So yeah, I think these will sell pretty hot in Hong Kong. Maybe if they're watching, let's encourage them to make more sets like this, because, you know, if they sell enough, maybe they can make more figures that look like other Hong Kong people, like Hong Kong firemen, Hong Kong St. John's ambulance, or Hong Kong medics, doctors, etc. Other units that we would have. That'd be pretty cool. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, the subscribe button, and also leave a comment below. And if you want to further support this channel, by all means head over to the Patreon page and check it out. And you can also head over to the Flickr page, where I've taken photos close-up of these figures, so you can just spend your time and take a look at the details and high resolution and stuff, and also photos of the box art and all the gear and equipment they come with. I've also done videos on other army packs from Lily, Deku and Sheng, as well as some of the Deku stuff that actually has vehicles, and also an army tank of Lego Bootleg. So you can check those out as well in the playlist on this video somewhere. And most importantly, take care and have a nice day. See you soon.